I don't want people knowing about my personal life. Like as much as I give you all like everything, my room and all like that type of shit, you don't know everything about me, bruh. And I keep it that way. Like you're not gonna know my deepest thoughts and all that, and I try to keep the internet shit to a bare minimum because people will take that shit from you and turn it into something else, something that people will get beat the fuck up for if they ever try to violate me in any fucking way. Stab, shot the fuck up. This ain't a threat. This is a promise, bro. Like I will protect what's mine with my life. And that took a dark turn.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to fill the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the gods hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.
We are back with another episode of the God's Hour podcast with your boy Big Cervelli. Now, right now, I'm really not in the greatest mood. Why? Well, that's because it's trash day, right? It's trash fucking day. And there's a car parked right next to our fucking trash cans. So, of course, when I get home from my fucking walk, I'm like, I'm just, you don't have to be a fucking psychic genius. I know I told everybody I'm a fucking psychic genius. That's great. But the fucking trash, I already knew, like, they came for the trash already because these fucking assholes, they're over here. They never have a straight schedule. They don't even tell you, like, yo, we're going to be here at 5, we're going to be here at 6. No, they're going to come whenever the fuck they want. And if they miss your trash, they miss your trash. And I think that's fucking bullshit. So when I came back and I seen this car right next to the trash, I'm like, I knew this shit. They didn't pick it up. They didn't pick it up. So great, we have to wait a whole night. And I don't know what it was with my mom or whatever, but she threw everything in the trash can. Like, out of all the weeks we've had light trash, like, oh, just like, this week we're going to make it a point to just have a fucking, all the trash in the can. And they didn't even pick it up. So here I go having to put this shit back where it's supposed to be. And it pisses me off, man. I don't know. I don't know why things like the littlest things that just set me off. I don't know, but it totally like permeated the energy, and that's why I don't even like doing this shit sometimes, because people will talk about shit that I bring up on my podcast that had nothing to do with them, and then now I have to now I don't even speak freely. I gotta like watch what I say and shit, which is like kind of like a double-edged sword, because freedom of speech is free until somebody says some shit, then you charge it to the game, they get punched in the face or whatever it is. But yeah, that's kind of one of the only things that's like really got my energy off right now, because people are so fucking dumb, dog. People are just like, they're not courteous. They don't care. They don't care about, like I said, man, I'm talking about the community and society and shit. People don't care. People just don't give a fuck. Like, oh, well, that's on you. I park right next to it, and you know what I mean? I park right next to your shit. And if that doesn't they don't come and get your trash, it's on you. Like, no, bruh. Like, I don't know what it is. I really don't want to explode, because like I really feel like I'm getting to that point where I'm just gonna explode on people, like just as time goes on and as things perspire. People really show you how much of an asshole they are. And with me, it's kind of like, that's fine. Like, you could be an asshole, but I'm gonna show you that karma's real, and you're gonna get everything that's gonna come back to you, for real. They say you shouldn't, oh, don't worry about karma, yeah, all this shit, they're gonna get them and all that. But no, I'm really gonna make it a point to just be like, you know what, like the gloves are off. Like the gloves are all the fucking way off with me when it comes to certain people and situations, because I feel like I've treated people with so much respect and so much, like, yeah, just I feel like I treat people with the utmost respect, and for me to feel like I'm being tolerated in places where I should be appreciated is just fucking bullshit. And I feel like if you try to knowingly do some fuck shit to somebody, whatever it is, right? I don't even want to go into specifics, but just kind of like be an asshole about it. Like nothing causes problems more than people that ask you, hey, do you want a problem? Because my response is like, no, but like if you want a problem, the quickest way to have a problem with me is ask me if I want a problem, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? And I don't care. I don't care if it ruins. Like people, they get really scared about things they say or things they do, because in the fucking public, if that hurts their image, if their image is not this squeaky clean, vibrant, fucking happy go lucky ass person, then it like they're fragile on the inside, right? And on the outside. So whatever it is that they do, they need to make sure that they're very, very on point with their image, because if not, they'll feel like you're attacking them. And people, it's funny because once people feel like they're back into a corner, even though they're not, they'll go to great lengths to try to hurt you. And I think that's very, very, very foolish to do, because I'm somebody where I play the long game. I don't care about what people do to me. I don't care if you punch me in the face. I don't care if you do things like in that moment, because I'm gonna get you back 10 times harder. Pause. I'm gonna get you back 10 times worse. I'll wait. I'll wait it out. I'll be like a jaguar in the trees. Like you won't even see me. You're not even gonna see it coming. You're gonna think everything is all gravy, wavy ships in the Navy, and then things are really gonna hit you when you least expect it. You know? I'm thinking about writing a book. Just because like just going, like I've seen, not only is it like mad lucrative, but it's just like like writing has always been a way for me to, talking shit on a podcast is just like, okay, whoop-de-doo, I talk shit all the time, but like actually writing it out and like filling the written out is really like how I get my therapeutic ways of just like, that's my therapy, right? Yeah, so I want to write a book just because it's like there's certain things I don't want to talk about on the podcast. I don't feel like talking about. I don't want to talk about on the podcast because people take it the wrong way, whether it be the media, whether it be like the few fucking people that think they run the world or whatever the fuck it is. It's fine. Like, I just won't talk about it on the podcast, but I will say that I want to write a book because I feel like my life is, everyone's fucking life is unique, but I just feel like my story is a lot of other people's story, and a lot of people could relate to it, just like the Prodigy book, 50 Cent's book. There's a lot of great books out there, autobiographies and shit that people could relate to, and I feel like my story is unique in the fact that I didn't choose the same path as a lot of stereotypical Chicanos out there, like Chicano rappers out there, like that either went to prison, had crazy allegations against them, were affiliated with gangs or things like that. Like I'm straight across the board, not at all subjugated to any of those kinds of things. And I thank God, I was very fortunate that my father, he came from like, okay, so my grandmother was a migrant farmer, picked the fields and all that. My father, he was like the first person in his family, I believe, to have graduated from a like well-established college, Cal State LA. My mom, and it's crazy because like it's the whole entrepreneurial type shit, it runs in the family. Like my grandfather from my mother's side had his own like washing business. My mom is a hairstylist. She studied in school, but like What the fuck did I say? They threw me off over here. My mom, she did hair and shit like that, so she has her own like hair business. That's why my shout out to homie Carlos, man, because I have so much respect for people that like my mom was like, she cut my hair all the time. I had a bum ass haircut, but that's fine. Like, I didn't have to pay for anything. My mom didn't have to give me money or anything. I just went and got my hair cut. So that's why I have so much respect for Carlos, because I know what kind of business that is. It takes a toll on your body. I think he said he's been cutting hair for 10 years, but it's just like, I know my mom now, when my mom comes home from like a whole day of cutting hair, like it looks like she could barely walk, bro. And that's because you're using your muscles for hours and hours at a time, your back muscles. And that shit always tripped me out, bro. That's why, I mean, that's not, I mean, I thought about cutting hair, but that's one of the reasons why I sing my mom now. It's just like, nah, I don't want to do, like, because the risk versus the reward. Like, yeah, the reward is you getting some good money over time, but like, the risk is like, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. To each their own. Everyone has a fucking living to make, right? So my grandma from my dad's side, she's her and my Theo John. My dad, he'd be like my great Theo, but like my dad's Theo, my Theo John, that's my grandma's brother. They both of them, they own property, profitable property. My Theo, him specifically, he has like, just where he chose to pick his property is like, his shit is like one of the most profitable. He's definitely the most successful person in our whole family for sure. That I know. He got like mad feria, and or at least from the outside looking in, like he's the only Theo that I know. He has like the biggest house with the biggest like backyard, swimming pool. He has his own like private maid, and I remember his parties were always popping because it would be like all the families, like his family, my cousins, my family, my cousins, like, you know what I mean? It would just be like everybody. So he the entrepreneurial type shit, it always runs in the family. So and it's not even really like I want to do it. I feel like I have to do it. It's in my cards for sure. Like, I'm super big on all the astrology shit. I'm super big on the spiritual stuff. So I really take heed to that. Like, when people like Segun, I don't know if this is a fact or fiction, but I guess when Hector Lavoe, the singer, when he got into Santeria, they told him whatever they told him. They were like, yo, dog, you can't do this. And I guess he did it and he fucking died. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you could say, oh, well, coincidence and all this shit. But like, I really believe that shit. Like, Joey Diaz said the same thing about his mom. The spirit told him not to do, the spirit told him he has to do, his mom. The spirit told his mom she had to do a certain thing. She didn't do it. She fucking died. So these are the things you could say, the coincidence or whatever. What, I don't really care. But what I believe in, like, that's to be true. Like, as far as like the cards go, I have to be an entrepreneur. I got to make my own money. Yes, right now I'm working for somebody else, but that's because I need to be self-sustaining. And right now I'm just figuring it out. And like, there's so many business ventures I'm trying to like figure out. I think I've already spoken on this in other places, but right now I'm trying to get this specific business underway. And I feel like I'm gonna burp or something. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm really trying to protect my energy, man, because people, they do their best to like try to fuck with you for whatever reason. There's a lot of negative energy out there, and you would be very surprised on how negative certain people are. You could say you give out positive energy, but what I was taught was actions speak louder than words, bro. So you could say all you want, fucking, I wish you nothing but peace and blessings and peace and fucking love and unity and fucking flowers and all this shit. But your actions are very different from that. And that's the whole point that I'm trying to make, man. No matter how how I don't like that this shit is like blocking half of my face. Let me lower this shit up. It was good where I had it. I already know, but fuck it. I want you to see this beautiful face that God gave me. You know what I mean? I don't use Facetune. I don't use fucking filters or none of that shit. You know what I mean? So as ugly as I am, as beautiful as I am, you're gonna see me and all of my fucking glory. And I can already tell that this shit is no, never mind. Okay, so because you know what I mean? I'm the producer, engineer, star of the show. Like, I'm a one-man show. I don't know if y'all know this, but we don't have dudes in the back laughing. I don't got the fucking people right here, an audience. I got you as audience. But literally, I'm running the show. I'm literally looking at my monitor and shit. We still crack-a-lacking. We're still crack-a-lacking. Great. Okay, I got the microphone. I got, the pre-show and everything like that. So, just to end it off on the entrepreneurship, I have a businesses that I'm trying to attend to. And if you're somebody like me that's out there, I want to say that everybody has their turn. The wheel's going to hit you. Like, life is just spinning a wheel. And I feel like everybody is just waiting on their moment to, hit the jackpot or whatever. Jesus Christ, I almost took this microphone. Jesus, fuck is going on right now? Jesus. All right, got it. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I'm also like in the most awkward ass. Should I just do it like that? Do it like this? Do it. I'm so sorry, everybody, if this is breaking up the continuity of the fucking show. You know what I mean? I do my best to entertain people without trying to be upset. That's another thing I gotta work on too, is my anger, man. I almost blew up right now over some fucking trash cans. You know what I mean? But I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? I'm doing my best, and you just bear with me, bro. You know what I mean? As long as you rock with me and I rock with you and we rock with each other, we're rocking on, bro. That was a lot of shit I just said right there, and I feel like I gotta move up, moving on up. Okay, so. Great news. Let's fucking get all this bullshit out of the way. We got some great news. Kali Uchis is having a baby, ladies and gentlemen. Let's clap it up for one of the greatest. Not only is she one of the greatest Latinas, she's one of the greatest women of all time. She has like definitely a one-of-one voice. I definitely feel like this shit lowered a little bit, and I hate when that happens. So let's get it right the fuck there. I might fucking break my shit over here. So Kali Uchis, she's having a baby, and I'm so mad it's not by me. I'm so mad. Nah, I'm just kidding. But congratulations to them. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody knows this when you she's probably like one of my only like celebrity crushes, and it's not even like it really has like little like less to like the way she looks, but it's just I feel like the way she carries herself and her whole. Like, I like aesthetic is such a fake term to me, but I guess it is aesthetic. Like, she just seems like a really great person, you know what I mean? And that's what I vibe with, the looks and all that shit is just like a bonus, you know what I mean? But she revealed it like a few days ago for her new album. And we haven't really seen her out there like that. Like the shows, I think the last couple shows she did were like a few months ago or whatever like that. So no one really knew if she was pregnant or not. There were like speculations and all that, but you don't want to mistake obesity for pregnancy, right? So I think it's great. Congratulations to Kali Uchis. It did make me feel like, God damn it, man. Like, there went my chance. I mean, I could still have a chance with her in the future, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like there's been not even a few women, but maybe this is the first girl where I was like, God damn it, bruh. Because she's so, I don't know, man. I just really dig her vibe. And I don't even know her like that. I don't even know her in person, but I just seen her like growth, you know what I mean? And I'm so happy for her. Like, I'm genuinely happy. Like, it's not like a God damn it, like fucking like, ugh, you know what I mean? It's more like fuck, man. But like, you know what I mean? Good for her. Like, I'm always cool with everyone living their own lives, doing their own things, even with like chicks I used to talk to and all that. And I see them now with their boyfriends and they're living happily ever after and shit. I don't ever take that as like no fucking, like a L or anything like that. I just really like, if I'm genuinely happy for these people that are happy and doing their own things, you know what I mean? I like, all I want for everybody I've ever been around with is just like for them to be happy. I really feel like I don't know why I got stuck right now. I just want everyone to be happy. You know what I mean? Especially women. I feel like women deserve all the love and attention and affection in the world. Because this world is fucking crazy. A lot of people, and it's crazy, like the power couples out there and shit like that. And I barely like even knew that Callie was with Don Toliver. I don't even know him. I had to do research. I literally thought she was with some random dude. Like, no, I feel like that's really what it's gonna be for me. I don't think I'm gonna get with no star power chick like Callie, like, for sure, because I feel like I feel like in the future people will be like, oh yeah, Callie got with that one dude who fucking, that one rapper that no one knows, like everyone knows her because of him, like, type shit. You know what I mean? Which I don't really give a fuck if that's what ends up happening. That's what ends up happening. But it's just more so like, okay, well, I'm not interested in that. I'm not really interested in Selena Gomez. I'm not really interested in having no big time celeb. Even like the Instagram model chicks, that they're only famous on Instagram because of Fashion Nova or whatever the fuck. I feel like, god damn it, man. This is really fucking me up over here. Fuck. Fuck. I fucked up. I fucked up somewhere, but that's all right. That's okay. Fuck it. So I'm just gonna get comfortable because, yeah, I'm all over. I'm agitated. I'm buggy right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's clear to me that it's clear to see that I'm fucking fidgeting right now. Going back to Callie, man, congratulations on the baby. She had the baby with Don Toliver. Didn't even know who the fuck that was. He's did music with Travis Scott. I didn't even know that. And it makes sense because I don't even listen to that type of music. But I knew she was with some other rapper type dude. And I don't want to judge nobody, but just like looking at her relationship now and her relationship before, I'm like, she likes black guys. But that was a joke. I don't want anybody fucking trying to crucify me. They try to crucify me before on this platform, and that's all right. They can all suck my fucking dick. But whatever, man. Like, who gives a fuck about that type of shit? Like, you love whoever you want to love, bro. Like, don't let comments like mine, like stupid comments like mine, try to deter whoever it is you're really interested in, bro. Like, okay, great. You're into thing, okay, like you're in a, like, okay, I like fucking whatever, right? Cookies and cream. Okay, not everyone's gonna like cookies and cream. Some people are gonna like vanilla. Some people are gonna like chocolate. And that's fine. And I'm not trying to make ice cream alliterations to human beings or races. I'm just saying there's preferences, and that's the first one I fucking thought of. I couldn't even believe Callie was fucking pregnant, bro. You see her and she's got a big old belly. The only thing is kind of like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to sound like a dickhead. I'm not going to say what I was going to think about right now. But the whole rollout. So this new album, it looks like a new beginning type album. The new year, new beginning, new baby. Like, the whole shit was just set up for them to kind of have this. I like the rollout, you know what I mean? Like, they announced she's having a baby. Rihanna, I don't think, oh no, she didn't even really announce it, but it was just like, it kind of came out right before they had the baby. I don't know. Me personally, I understand it. I'm super like that as well, where I'm just like, well, I don't want people knowing about my personal life. Like, as much as I give you all, like, everything, my room and all, like that type of shit, you don't know everything about me, bro. And I keep it that way. Like, you're not gonna know my deepest thoughts and all that. And I try to keep the internet shit to a bare minimum, because people will take that shit from you and turn it into something else. Something that people will get beat the fuck up for if they ever try to violate me in any fucking way. Stab, shot the fuck up. This ain't a threat. This is a promise, bro. Like, I will protect what's mine with my life. And that took a dark turn. I keep going back to the same shit. Congratulations, Kali Uchis. You got a new album on the way. Now, this is what I was trying to go to. How did I find Kali Uchis? Well, it was my sister. She's like big in music, right? Me and my sister are super big music listeners and shit. So I guess Cali was on like one of Snoop Dogg's albums and shit, or maybe Snoop has like an artist, something like that. Well, Cali ended up working with Snoop Dogg. And that's how we ended up finding her. At this time, she only had Por Vida and Drunken Babble, which people don't like. Hardcore, like if you're a new Cali fan, you're not gonna know this album. But me, we're talking about 2015, bro. So basically, I already knew. Like I already knew she was gonna be a great artist. Now, did I see her being a big artist as she is now? No, but I'm like, she makes great fucking music. I don't listen to artists being like, yo, this person's gonna blow up or whatever the fuck. But it did seem like she had that kind of star power. So I liked both those albums. Drunken Babble is more like a mixtape. I think she said she made it in 2 days or some crazy shit like that. I'm like, how? But I kind of wish that she made more songs talking about her life. In Drunken Babble, she has like I think it's called 3 pills, like I'm off 3 pills, da, 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 da. Like she's not making songs like that, or at least from what from what I've heard, like on the radio and shit. She makes great music, like great I forgot like Telepatia. That's a fucking Telepatia or whatever the fucking song's called. That's a great song. There's like a few songs she got where it's like it's really fire. Yeah, but I don't really listen to her music now. And Kali Uchis, she's just like forever, because I always connect Kali Uchis, her music, with this other girl that I really like. And that's like one of those personal things I try to leave off of my life, because like I said, man, people will fucking like, that's why I'm super private with my life, because people will try to take that from you, and I will shoot somebody. I'm gonna do time over like super deep feelings like that. So that's why this whole Kali Uchis shit is really like struck a chord in me, and that's why I've been talking about it for like the last fucking 10 minutes. So congratulations to her. Got a few fucking things I wanted to talk about. A few things. Michael's Rewards member, you scored a free $5 bonus card. Thank you, Michaels. I probably won't spend it right now. All right, so from here, it's all going to be some bullshit, right? I call it bullshit, just bullshit topics, right? The next episode is going to be some shit like that too. But people who promote music in the group chat, all right? I have 2 shows coming up. One on January 20th is going to be in Maywood at the Righteous Festival. What the fuck? Someone knocking on the door? What's going on? What the fuck is going on? Sounds like my mom. That's definitely my mom's car. Okay, so anyway, I have another show on February 4th. It's going to be in Moreno Valley at some dispensary. I forget. Don't kill me out there. The details, I'll put them out soon. But I'm going to be having 2 shows coming up. And I'm starting the year off strong, man. I already dropped, Green Light 3.5. On my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Serbies. So yeah. I'm not gonna tell you how old I turned, but yeah, my birthday was cool. Just went out, ate. That's usually the ritual. I always go and eat at this certain restaurant. And I always drop something. Like I think last year did I drop CSI? I want to say I did. Or maybe it was the year before. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not good with cuz I just do so much fucking music. Like I forget like, and then I drop projects on the same day. So, you know, like I think one year it was West Side Doomsday. I want to say that was 2020, right before the pandemic. 2021 might have been CSI. 2022, I don't know. But my shit is all fucking over here, squeaky ass chair. Fucking hate that shit. But what the fuck is this? The UPS man. Did I order anything off of UPS? I don't think so. I don't know. He didn't even stop. Okay, so what was I saying? The shows. Yeah, so I'm doing shows, and then, you know, I got some good shit. Like, we're starting the year off really fucking strong. I already dropped Greenlight 3.5. I'm gonna drop the Valentine's Day album exclusive. And I feel like the new album is gonna be heavy. It's definitely gonna be one of the more heavier albums that I've dropped. I think the last heavy album, I mean, Painter's Paradise had like heavier subjects, but this one is really like haven't gotten that in depth fucking since like Sonia or some shit like that. This is why I need a studio, cause little shit'll like fucking distract me. Whose fucking car is that, bruh? How can you not tell us that if that's your car? Like, where are you? I hope you're taking a shit or fucking in the shower or something. Okay, there it goes. It went off. But fuck, man. This shit pisses me off when it's just like, because now I already know the listeners probably like, fuck, man, this fool can't even pay attention for shit. But it's not. It's just like, this shit it's just distracting as fuck. Okay, so going back to promoting music in this group chat, right? Okay. So I'm in these group chats because they give the information out. Hey, we're doing the show. We want everyone to wear fucking blue or whatever the fuck it is. You know, no cocaine, whatever, right? But then there's always that guy. Hey, they post their fucking new song or whatever. Hey, you know what I mean? Just like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, do anything you can. Fucking send money or whatever the fuck it is. And they want like your full fucking support, like if we're not all trying to make music. And guess what? Those people I really don't like, bruh. Stop promoting your fucking music in our group chat. Now, granted, if it's your family, if it's your friends, then by all means. But if we're all trying to make music, if this is the fucking group chat because this is like for the show, stop, bruh. Please stop. This is not all about you. We're all going to see it. We all follow each other. We're all going to see your posts. That's my whole thing. It's like, we all know, right? And if it's real, like, dope music, then we're all genuinely going to fuck with it if we genuinely like it, right? Not like, you're going to make me not like you by doing that. And I don't know if that's petty. I don't know if that's whatever. But it's like, for me at least, it's like, bruh, get that shit the fuck out of here. I don't care. I don't care about your fucking music. I don't give a fuck about leaving a like and comment, because I'll give you one of these in the comments. Fuck you. Fuck your music and all this shit, right? So, I don't know. Stop promoting your fucking music in the group chat. It's lame. It's corny. And it basically says, hey, support me, but I probably won't support you. And it's always the people that never fuck with your shit that they do this. It's always the people that never show love, that never like your shit, never share, none of that. But they want you to fucking support the fuck out of their shit. And it's like, no, bro, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to support you and your lame ass songs, your lame ass, fucking song about how you got in a breakup and you fucking mad Suicido and all this shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to support that, and I don't really care about it. So stop posting the shit in the group chat. Yeah. We're gonna get into some cool shit later on. Okay, so why I'm gonna talk about this, I don't know. Filler, right? So China Mac and Crip Mac have been, obviously they're really cool. A lot of people accuse China Mac of getting money from Crip Mac, and I don't believe that to be true. I really think China Mac is stand up. I believe him to be a stand up person. But like, Crip Mac is obviously got some things that he has to figure out, right? Both mentally and in life, whatever the fuck, right? And apparently he said some crazy shit about the Surenos or whatever. The Surenos said he can't come to LA. He acts like a gangster and all this shit. And I'm like, this sounds like extortion, bro. Because Crip Mac's not even like, Crip Mac. China Mac's not even like, he's never acted gangster. He's never acted like crazy to nobody. So I don't know where this came from, but it's kind of like, it's scary, bro, because these are people that you when you talk about them, or when they talk about you, it's like really serious. So I don't know where this note came from, but it's politics. And then once it's street politics like that, it could really go either way, bro. So hopefully their situation, it pans out for the better. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, but apparently people have all these opinions about it. My whole thing is like, please, let's keep the gangster shit off of the internet. Like, why? Why did this have to be public? Like, why couldn't this have been a private conversation? There's a lot of shit that happens in the streets that's not on the internet, and I feel like that's real gangster shit right there, because real gangsters don't put a fucking camera in their face and talk about street shit. That's fucking corny. That's borderline snitch shit, and that'll get you in trouble with the right people, you know what I mean? Not the wrong people, the right people, because the right people will show you why you're making the fucking mistakes. So I think I honestly think it's sad. I honestly think it's sad that China Mac and the Crip Mac thing, because it really did seem like they were really cool, right? It didn't really seem like a show. It really did seem like dudes really were cool with each other, and then now it's kind of like, I don't know. So I really hope that they get everything resolved. I just know when you bring up the streets in this shit, I already said their name. I don't have to say it again. We know who we're talking about here. You got to be really careful, right? So hopefully, China Mac, all the best of luck to you in this situation, because I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair that this happened. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, he don't deserve to be ousted in the limelight like that. So I don't know what's going on. I hope things, pan out for themselves. And please, everybody, keep this gangster shit off of the internet. It's bad enough it's in the music, so let's just keep it like, let's just make the fucking music the finish line with all this shit, because if you're a real gangster and you're real notable and all that, you really shouldn't be an influencer. I feel like if that's part of your past and shit, whatever, right? But if you're like still active, you shouldn't be on the internet doing shit like that. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. And I mean, I know, I guess, like, once you're a gang member, you're always a gang member, but still, man, let's try to clean it up, bro. Let's just try to clean it up. Like, all the shit is messy. The streets is messy, bro. So let's please get it off the internet respectfully. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Okay. Artists who steal from their fans. This is a great one right here. I love it. I know a lot about this one right here. Okay. So, me and the homie Blind Owl, shout out Blind Owl, the blind man cometh. So I got the Ray Charles shades on? Nah, but okay, so there's artists out here that steal from their fans. What am I talking about? Well, let's just say I buy an album from you, right? You come out with a great album. I want to support. I'm a big fan, right? I buy your album. It's been a month. I hit you up. Hey, man, I bought this album, and where is it? Oh, don't worry, man. What was your address again? You should know my address, bro. You shipped to me before. Like, what's going on? I don't. Okay, well, whatever. That's okay, fine, right? It's been another month. I don't get my album. Okay, well, another month passes. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've gotten the album that I fucking ordered. So what the fuck is going on? Come to find out, this just didn't happen to me. This happens to a lot of other people, which is fucking sad, which is bullshit, actually. To the artists out there, the quickest way to bury yourself, your career, and your character is by stealing from your fucking fans. You don't shit where you eat, bro. I don't understand what it is. Like, I don't give a fuck if you think you're a fucking gangster. I don't care if you're a street. I don't care who the fuck you think you are, bruh. The fans, this is music, bruh. This is entertainment. And your fans that pay good money for a service and you don't provide that, you steal from them, you ruin it, bro. You just really, not even for them, you ruin it for yourself, bro. Because I'm really gonna let it be known who the fuck you are. Hey man, you bought this album from this cat? Don't do that. Cause his shit is whack. He's a whack person. He's a whack individual. You know, maybe I won't air them out now, but if you've been following me, you know who they are. Like, you know some of them. Uncle John, Al Davino. There's some rappers out there that take your money and say fuck you. I don't think that's cool. I think I'm gonna be very careful with my words here, bruh. Because I mean, I have no business with them. I could really care less about them and their music, but it's just like, that's why you've seen a lot of Al Davino on my channel, because he stole from me. So, like I said, going back to, I'm going to get what's mine. I'm going to take what's mine, right? However dirty you, if I ever gave you money, if you did me dirty, we're going to get even at some point. So, but I'm gonna get mine with interest, right? So without Davino, with Uncle John, I pay for albums I never got. So how do we fix this? Well, with Uncle John is still an ongoing thing. He probably doesn't even know. And that's the crazy part, is like, these dudes are like, they think they're counting their money and they think nothing's gonna happen. But this is very serious to me. With the whole Al Davino thing, I pretty much already dropped it. Not really. But I got to see these dudes in person, and I'm going to actually see what's up with them, you know. This might be a shocker to people who think like that we're actually like friends or something when we're not. Like, it's just like, and I could care less about having them on the podcast either. Like, my podcast isn't built on whatever other bullshit. It's really built on my own merit. And this also, it goes back to like morals and respects. Like, bro, like who the fuck do you think you are, bro? I don't care if you fucking sold, who you know. I don't give a fuck who you've worked with. I don't care if Westside Gun has your phone number. Like, all that's bullshit, bro. When you steal from your own fans, it's like, bro, like, that's corny. That's corny as a bitch, bro. Biters. You know, people who steal your work and try to pass it off as their own, that's a whole nother thing. I think I've already talked about it, where it's like, that's corny, bro. Like, and like, you're so shallow, and in the mental, like, you have like no creativity. So it's like, you're gonna be out here just stealing from other people, like a Led Zeppelin or whoever it is, right? There's a lot of people out here that have stolen from artists, and I think that's corny as fuck. So, how I'm gonna end it off, man. Message of the day: morals, principles, and respect. If you don't move with respect, with morals, with the moral compass, I feel like you're just a lost soul. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. I feel like the message of the day is just be real, not only to other people but to yourself. If you can't keep it real with yourself, rum nitty, you know, suicide. I do the job. Like, you decide, kill yourself, like, whatever. I don't know. If you don't know battle rap terms, all I'm saying is, like, the more you fake the funk, the more other people are going to see that, and they're going to stop fucking with you. Either that, or we just live in a fucking blind world, and I feel like it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean? I feel like people, they see it, but then people, they don't see it. Or they do see it, and they just let it slide. Like, whatever, like, however the dice rolls, it's like, wow, like, you're a fucking idiot too. Great. Shocker. Like, wow. So yeah, man, always be respectful and kind and compassionate. And I feel like you're gonna get far, man. You're gonna get farther than a lot of other people trying to take these fucking shortcuts and they say they're for the culture, but they're not. They're for themselves. They're fucking selfish, right? And with that, this is the God's Hour.
Mad Max was the turnout of my lifestyle. Smoking green, blowing white clouds to build the blue skies. Conversating with the gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Gods by my wildflower to let them know that it's the God's hour. This love's the never-ending saga. Walk through the sands of times like Gara. On the other side of that gad is karma. You wet Prada, the devil like inside your box now. While the angels fly over my headstone.